Ladies and gentlemen, this next match has a 155-pound weight limit. They'll go 6 minutes, submission or draw. First, to my right, out of Comac Mixed Martial Arts, welcome please, Sean Larkin. Across the mat, coming out of Maxim BJJ, here is Kenny Foster.
Larkin versus Foster here, 155 pounds. Larkin trained by Tom Muller, purple belt in BJJ. And he has amateur MMA and kickboxing titles to his credit.
Yeah, getting busy, mixing it up. Wants to be a complete MMA fighter. Got to get in there with the jiu-jitsu guys.
Both guys looking for a takedown. Both heavy on that outside grip. Both trying to lock up a 2-on-1. Basically the same thing happening at the same time. They stall each other out, break it up, and they're going to go back in there. Like you said, Nick, a lot of excellent hand fighting going on tonight. Not a lot of takedowns that haven't been set up.
Right, it's a chess match all over, not just on the ground. From the very beginning of the match, from the hand fight to the heel hook, and everywhere in between. Any one little mistake could lead to a tap out here.
So Larkin pulls guard, and immediately you see Foster trying to scramble around, but the leg work is too sophisticated on bottom there to just be able to basically run around somebody's guard like that.
Right, you know his flexibility is on point, because those butterfly hooks, you gotta be flexible. Looking for his own guillotine here.
Yeah, he's got it under the chin. Larkin does a nice job of shrugging it off and getting to his feet. A little smirk there.
And you can see how well-rounded both of these guys are. From wrestling to the jiu-jitsu, they're very well-rounded, very tough. They're both looking for the finish.
Now Larkin pulled guard on that one, so maybe he just wanted to get it going. Again, Rise Invitational rules are almost all submission only, so all these undercard matches will be 6 minutes submission only. And on the main card, we'll have 10 minutes, and some of them will be contested in EBI rules. And a beautiful hip toss. Ogoshi steps across. He used that underhook. Larkin does a good job to recover the full guard, but boy, did he get tossed there.
Yeah, that's never fun, landing on your back hard. It was unexpected. And but now he's right into his, working his rubber guard, looking for that zombie there, they call it. When he has his rubber guard, he wants to scoot his hips out to the same leg that's being fed up to that right hand there, right? So he wants to scoot his butt out to that side. But
Kenny Foster's doing a good job of staying square right now.
Yeah, he's doing a great job staying square and keeping his shoulders above the arms. But yeah, he's trying to make that angle there. Nice, captures the head.
Now back to a closed guard, and Foster almost looking for like a can opener kind of grip.
Right, he don't want to put his hands on the mat, obviously, but
that kind of aggressive rubber guard, Nick, can lead the guy on top to become very defensive.
For sure, and you have to be, for good reason. There's so many threats from here, especially in a complete closed guard, right? See, look at this, he's going for the rubber guard onto the other side there, and that right hand wants to go under the elbow, right? Call that a zombie in 10th Planet terms here, right? Blocks it. Kenny does, that was very nice. And
Kenny's keeping both of his arms on the inside.
Yeah, nullifies his attacks completely.
But also, it doesn't allow Kenny to get anything going.
Right.
He's got to get out of the situation if he wants to get any attacks going. It's submission only, no points. So he's got to break that closed guard open if he wants to win this match.
Right. And there comes a time in a fight where you got to kind of go for it. You got to go for broke, you know, and say, all right, I can hold here, be safe, and get a draw, or possibly lose, or possibly get a submission here. So we'll see. He's content to hold that guard closed. Sean Larkin is.
Probably going to see him, if I had to guess, go again to climb that guard up high. Maybe try to work a rubber guard game. Now Kenny Foster's doing a little bit better job of creating that separation, creating that posture. But he's still kind of leaning forward. Now he's in a better spot to break open the guard.
Right, he wants to put that other knee on the inside or the middle of his butt right there so that he can back out. And stepping that right leg up may have got him in trouble. You know, Sean might be looking to reach underneath that leg. Okay, he switched it. look to go for an armbar, I got to be careful stepping that leg up.
Yeah, now reaching that arm down. And it's been this pattern for the past 2 minutes or so, ever since that big hip toss by Kenny Foster. He really loaded him up on the hip, took him completely over, but Sean Larkin, very crafty from the bottom, is able to recover his guard. And he's doing a good job of breaking him down, but Kenny Foster has done a good job on top position of keeping his arms safe. And when you have a guy who keeps that inside position with the arms, it's very hard sometimes to create attacks from a closed guard.
For sure, and it comes to a point in the fight where you got to say to yourself, okay, am I just going to hold him in here, or am I going to try something different? I want to see these guys go for something a little different here. Look for a sweep, open the legs, try something.
So that overhook might be something.
Yeah.
He's got that overhook that Larkin does on the right side. On his right.
He's kind of just holding him in there, but here we go. Separate 35 seconds left here.
He really wants that guillotine choke. Kenny Foster does, but Larkin's hip to it. Saw it coming as he did the first time. You hear his corner saying push it, which makes sense. Beautiful shot and a duck under. Comes out with a single leg. Nice takedown.
Right there.
That's two really nice takedowns by Kenny Foster tonight. He really seems to want to go for that head. And there's less than 20 seconds left. There's a shot from outside. No setup. Might have the guillotine choke. Oh, but Larkin gets out again. That's 3 attempts at that choke that haven't quite worked. But Kenny Foster's been going for it. Little double shot there, maybe tiny.
Kenny wants the head. Kenny wants the head. Sean wants a guard.
Yeah, and he realizes there's no time left, so he dove for it. Time runs
Good
out.
fight. Good fight.
Excellent fight by both guys. Great takedowns by Kenny Foster. Some good guard work from Sean Larkin. They fight to a draw. Both gave it their all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, they grappled to a draw, 6 minutes to a draw. That's Sean Larkin out of Comac Mixed Martial Arts and Kenny Foster out of Maxim BJJ. 6 minutes to a draw.